Hi there everyone and welcome back to Chill and Trade TV. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe and click on that notification bell. But if you're back here again, welcome back ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to trade with a regulated FSCA broker, I made it simple and easy for you guys so you don't have to go through the internet and searching for one. Just click on the link in the description down below and it will take you straight to that broker, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to find out exactly what is a regulated FSCA broker and how to check if your current broker that you're using is FSCA regulated, there is a video in the channel, so just go ahead and take a look at that. And if you're also finding value from this channel, ladies and gentlemen, just please support the channel by subscribing and liking and sharing the videos. So without further ado, let's get into today's video, ladies and gentlemen. So this gonna be the first time we take a look at Cadchf this year from the last analysis and setups. So let's just see what the market has done so that we can adjust it accordingly and get those trading opportunities that are currently going to happen or are playing out in the market. So if you see by last time's analysis, we were looking for price to complete this pattern and reach the third touch and then push aggressively to the downside. However, that did not happen, which is fine because these kind of things do happen in the market where you have your setups and then price decides otherwise. So overall, we were still looking for the cells. Overall, we were still looking for the cells. So just want us to remove the last time's analysis and focus on what's currently happening at the moment. Just gonna remove that. I hope you guys so far the trading has been going okay. And if you haven't taken any trades yet, you because you're still waiting for your opportunities to play out, that's good. Don't rush, don't rush, don't rush. The year just started, so there's plenty of trading opportunities to come. So right now, I want our focus to be what currently happened here and what is happening here. So we did have this push to the downside, and as you can see, price is correcting. If you know what the nature's theory is, you can identify or know what's going to happen next. So let's just focus on this inner circle here because it does seem like price is giving us a pattern after this push to the downside. So let me get this so that we have a nice clear chart and continue. So it's going to be basic simple analysis. Since we're still looking for cells, since we are still looking for cells, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a pattern here. So I'm gonna join these lows and then join these highs, just like this, just like this. And now this is a familiar pattern. We know if you trade patterns like I do, this is a familiar pattern I know. So I'm just gonna go down until I reach the 1 hour time frame. Just just this properly. Let me zoom in so that I make sure that I cater for all the touches so that my structure or pattern is nicely fitted to the market right there. Okay, so now that we have this pattern, this is a continuation pattern, ladies and gentlemen. It's a continuation pattern. So continuation pattern and usually completes where it started, meaning let me put this is gonna be my TP, my first target, My first TP will be right there, right there. And as you can see, it is pushing down. It is pushing down, ladies and gentlemen. So what I can anticipate, okay, let me just also highlight this first. This pattern might just decide to let me go to the 1 hour time frame actually, so that we can see if we can get a better trading opportunity. So what might happen right here is that, let me see if we have a pattern also. Those lows, those highs, I mean, these highs, and possibly these lows right there. It's not gonna be perfect, but nothing in the market is. Okay, so price might give us this pattern because it did push. Let me just make sure that that is touching. Okay, this is the first touch. Um, this is the first touch there, second touch, and the third touch. It also gave us a double bottom. So that's why price is pushing aggressively to the upside. So there is a possibility that price will give us this pattern and push to the upside. This might be a pattern play out and then price might push to the upside to complete this pattern and give us a third touch as well here before it drops. This is the third touch. These are the second touch, and just move this there. Let me go to the 4 hour again so that you can see this whole thing nice and big. You might have, this is the first touch. So this is the first touch, second touch, and third touch. And once price gets to the third touch, just like what happened here, it's gonna push down to, it's gonna push to the downside rather, push down to the downside. So this is basically the first scenario, right? And if it does push down, you can still get this buy. You can still get this buy, just know that it's gonna be a short-term buy. And once price gets here, you can anticipate a push to the downside. Let me see if there's a zone there as well from the. All right, okay, there is a zone. There is a zone. There is a zone there, or rather, there. Let me see. Okay, depending on how you wanna see it. Depending on how you wanna see it, but there is a zone. I think this one should be the one we use. This one is the one we might be using. So we have confluence. We have this zone here and price pushing up there to complete. So we have a nice zone. So you can wait for rejection candles once price gets there and then look for the sell. Look for the sell. So now let's take a look at, once we look at the sell, what possible trading opportunities we might get, or what patterns rather. You see, there's more than enough trading opportunities, so you can get the short-term buy. Once price gets there, you can look for the sell. Once you look for the sell, for me, I will be looking for push down, then look for continuation patterns, and enter at the breakout, and enter at the breakout, enter the breakout, enter the breakout. So you can target this low for your first target, target this low, this diagonal support or horizontal support as your first target. Or you could just, once you have an entry, you can just enter and let the trade run. Let the trade run. Depending where you entered. If you enter at the high exactly, or you'd rather wait for a pattern. But in this case, I'm just going to take it as we will look for reversal candles at the high and look for entries. Let me just go back to the 4-hour time frame. So if you do that, you can hold. You can hold. You can hold this trade and forget about it. Or just come back regularly to scale in your profits or lock your profits in. Or lock your profits in. So this is what we'll be looking forward to when it comes to Cadchf. So also, if price does not give us this push to the upside or this third touch, but it does push down aggressively from where the current market is, so this is gonna be another way of tackling this pair. If this does not happen, the push up and then reversals at the high, and once price give us the third touch and then push down, if price just decides to go or push down aggressively, which is still fine, which is still fine, which is still fine. I think on the lower time frame, you can just wait for price to give you a nice pattern. Let me then do this. Identify those highs, the point where it reversed. Because as you can see, there's also a nice head and shoulders here. Let me just get this. There is a nice head and shoulders here. There's a nice head and shoulders here, ladies and gentlemen. There is a nice head and shoulders here. There's a nice head and shoulders here. Actually, the neckline is right there. Let me see from where this pattern, this zone is. I think is probably the neckline, and we have nice rejection candles right there. So we do have like a reversal head and shoulders there, and then price broke out, went back to retest with this is a nice entry. When I mean reversal candlesticks, this is what I mean. This is a reversal candlestick pattern, and then as you can see, price is pushing down aggressively. Price is pushing down aggressively. So if you miss this, it's fine. You can either wait for price to give us a nice pattern here, nice pattern here, and then enter the breakout. You can enter at the breakout. You can enter the breakout, and then your target again should be the low, these lows, the diagonal support or horizontal support. And once price gets there, there's still more than enough trading opportunities. Like I said, we are looking to take or hold our entries all the way until the start of this pattern, all the way until the start of this pattern. So once price breaks out here, you can wait for another pattern, and then enter the breakout. Another pattern or enter the breakout. Or price might break and then retest back to the zone, or the diagonal or horizontal resistance, then look for reversal candlesticks there, and then take your cells, whichever way you want to look at this. But this is the direction I am anticipating. So remember, you should just hold, just hold. You can also just hold from this low. Once you get it into here, you can just hold.